Hello, fellow YouTubers, or whatever the young people say these days. This is a video I've been meaning to do for a little while, but I haven't had time because of the film festival. Well, now I do have time. This is Things I Picked Up in July. Why am I doing this? Well, I've been finding and subscribing to these new YouTube channels that do these sort of monthly pickup videos, and I thought it would be fun for me to do it. First, let's start off with DVDs. I got to the Lego Movie. Now, as some of you may know, this is one of my favorite movies of this year. It's a real surprising treat. In my review, I avoided trying to spoil it because it's one of the zaniest, most fast-paced comedies I've ever seen. In fact, it's actually one of those movies that gets better the more you watch it because you notice a few of the more subtle jokes. And the story actually takes a lot of cracks at all these traditional cliches, like the Chosen One cliche. Unfortunately, I haven't actually looked at these special features, so why don't we actually read them? Let's see here, get a brick's eye view of Emmett's crazy adventures, then see how bricks were born and bringing Lego to life. Have non-stop fun with the director/star commentary. Outtakes, gotta have those. And Everything is Awesome, the sing-along. And much, much more. The next thing I got is a new TV show called Orphan Black. I actually got the email to pre-order this for my app and I thought, hey, wait a minute, Mum really likes this, so why not? I'm about 3 episodes in, so please, for those of you who have seen it, no spoilers. While I was watching, I was thinking, this is actually good. This is very clever, very smart. But the thing that actually got me hooked was the ending of episode 3, which has this moment that's so shocking and so mysterious, I wanted to know more about it. So yeah, really enjoying this so far. Next up is a new anime called Attack on Titan. Some of you may have noticed I did a comparison post on Facebook with this and the new poster for The Hobbit. Anyway, the reason why I picked it up is because all signs were telling me I should pick it up. Violent, dark, interesting story apparently. Why not? So, what did I think? I actually went through all the episodes on the first disc. That's how much I was enjoying it. I think the pacing of this show is fantastically good. It knows just how to blend its action and story together, the world is interesting, the action scenes are great. I had a blast with it, and I can't wait for the second collection to come out. Next we have some books. Here I have Spawn, Collection 1 and 2 on paperback. So what do I think? I think it is quite wordy, but it definitely gets down that dark anti-hero aesthetic. Also, much like Attack on Titan, it has just enough to keep you coming back for more. I'm actually interested in seeing where the story goes. Not to mention, the artwork really kicks ass. The designs for the characters are really friggin' cool. Just wait a second. This is the Violator. He's like a demonic Joker. He's also your nightmare fuel for the night. When I went to the comic store to pick up Spawn, I originally wanted to get the hardback cover, but it actually wasn't there. Yeah, believe it or not, the hardback version of this comic is actually out of print here in New Zealand. I actually found this when I went to Real Groovy and checked in that small comic section they had. Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting to find it there, but can't complain. Now here's what I did find at the comic store. Again, I wasn't expecting this. The complete design works of Persona 4. I am a huge fan of Persona 4. Earlier this month I was playing Persona 4 Golden on my PlayStation Vita, and that's just put me on this massive kick for this game. If you're a Persona 4 fan like I am, then this is actually quite interesting. It has descriptions from Shigenori Sojima, I hope I pronounced that right. He describes his designs in great detail, like, here's his for Yosuke and his persona Jiraiya. Jiraiya is a famous noble rogue in Japanese folklore who was a ninja bandit of sorts. My own personal take on Yosuke's character is that he is not a particularly artistic soul, and any visualization produced by his limited imagination would be simplistic and cheap. That's right, people. Jiraiya is cool because Yosuke is lazy. Anyway, I read just about all of it, so I'm really glad I bought this. And speaking of Persona, the final item I got last month was a music CD. Again, going back to this thing, I went through the game's new dungeon and the final boss uses the remix for I'll Face Myself, so I thought, why not? Let's get the whole thing. Anyway, I've been listening to it for a while and it actually is a great remix of the Persona 4 soundtrack. Anyway, that's all I picked up this month. See you later.